Hola estudiantes, este video es sobre el participio pasado. So past participles in English end in ed. So for example, I could say something like my flight is confirmed, and that's the past participle. But I also use the ed for the past tense in English. Like I say something like, I confirmed my flight. So that is the past tense. This is the past participle in English. But in Spanish, we only use past participles for this first one, not for the second one. So to form a past participle, for AR verbs, we change the AR to ado. And for ER and IR verbs, we change them to ido. You can change these by gender and number. And we also have a list of irregulars, irregular past participles. And we know these from a song. So let's review our song really quick. Abierto, dicho, hecho, puesto. Escrito, visto, vuelto. Cubierto, roto, resuelto. No he muerto por los perfectos. So I know you already know the irregular participles. These also can change by gender and number. So you can change any of these to, like abierto, abierta, abiertos, abiertas. And then today's lesson is mostly about using these past participles as adjectives. So it's really important to pay attention to the gender of whatever you're describing. So for example, I might say something like, las habitaciones, the rooms, ya están pagadas. The rooms are already paid. So I made pagado match las habitaciones. So feminine and plural. Or ya tengo el carro reservado. So reservar becomes reservado. I make it match carro. Estamos satisfechos con la habitación. We're satisfied with the room. So we are, that's nosotros, satisfechos. And this is the verb satisfacer. You can actually add this if you want to the irregular list. Satisfacer is another irregular, but honestly, it's already in hecho. Satisfacer has that hacer ending, so it follows the same irregular spelling. And that really goes for any of the irregulars. There are more irregulars than what are in the song, but usually there's a verb that's inside of them. So for example, like vuelto is for volver, devolver would be devuelto. So you can usually find the irregular verb inside of like a longer verb. Also, sometimes you'll see a past participle at the very beginning of the sentence to explain like how, when, or why. They still agree in gender and number. So I might say something like, terminada la gira, regresamos al hotel. So I still made terminado match gira, terminada, but sometimes you see the past participles at the beginning and they're really more functioning like an adjective there. They're describing how or when or why. So this sentence means since the tour had ended, we returned or we went back to the hotel. So the tour ended, still matching gender and number, but I actually started the sentence with ended. So that's just another way you can use past participles. And then we'll use past participles later on in this chapter to form a couple of verb tenses, but this is just kind of the overview of past participles. Bueno, gracias. Hasta luego.